It's rookie camp season, and today we're looking at the Carolina Panthers, and we're going to get our first look at T-Mac on the field. We're going to watch him catch some balls, work through some drills, run some routes, and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at these rookie camp clips every day this offseason. Soon it's going to be mini camp and OTAs, then training camp down the road. But if you want to see what your rookies are doing behind the scenes, even your veteran players, click that button, stop missing out. But right now we're looking at T-Mac, first-round pick, wide receiver from Arizona. What we're going to do is look at the clips, then we're going to loop them and keep talking ball. But this is a big-time wide receiver prospect going to the Panthers. This is going to help Bryce Young. Watch the feet, watch him get in and out of the breaks. Look at the length on him. Here we go again. There we are. Getting it out there. Rookie camp. If you're not familiar with it, it's pretty much orientation for the rookies. They're getting to know their coaches. They're getting to know the system. The coaches trying to get to know their players. They've scouted them, of course. They know them to a degree, but now they're taking a look under the hood, see what they really got here. Boom. In and out. Good hands. Very sticky hands. Very sticky hands. There we are. Getting some work there. Getting some coaching. Long arms. You see that on him? It's got some length to him. It's got some length to him. Good feet to him. Getting some coaching right there by the side. I like McMillan. He was my wide receiver one in the draft. And we would do mock drafts almost every day throughout the offseason, 7-rounders on Sundays. We got to the point where we looked at the Panthers, and we looked at how the board could shake up, and we looked at him and like, hey, this is a possibility. And a lot of people weren't talking about that, but that was a possibility due to the talent level he is and the rest of the wide receivers in this class and the big drop-off at the wide receiver position after him and Hunter. And you look at McMillan, he's a deep threat. He's got size. He's got elite contested catch ability. And you look at Bryce Young and what he can do on the field, delivering deep balls, extending the play, fast mental processor. And now you got a huge target downfield with a huge catch radius that can really box out the catch point. Here we go. In and out of the breaks. Those mitts are sticky. And this was a high-end recruit coming out of high school, wire to wire. All he did was produce. Big-time recruit coming out of high school. We go to Arizona. We produce as a freshman, and we just get better over time. Production-wise, tape-wise. This is a player that gives you something different compared to the rest of wide receivers on the team. You got your big-bodied wide receiver that can stretch the field, box out, when contested, make the play. When things go array back there, when Bryce Young has to move around and toss it up, he's got a target that he just has to get it there. Just get it there in the vicinity, and he's going to bring it in. And McMillan, wire to wire, big-time prospect here. Like, he did not get the tout like he should have compared to other big wide receiver prospects, but he has the potential to be a big-time talent. This is not a very talented wide receiver class, so making sure you got your guy at the top and knowing how the board shook out and getting McMillan where you got him, this is going to help the offense. Now, you drafted Xavier Legette last year. Xavier Legette, different talent. McMillan's better. McMillan's a better talent. He's more reserved. He's more nuanced. He's more technical. He's better downfield, more productive at a younger age, a lot younger. But Xavier Legette, talented in his own right, with his size-adjusted athleticism, with his speed where he can move him around. McMillan has the potential to be a top 5 wide receiver in the league. Easy top 10, as long as he develops, but he has the potential to develop very well. Very well in the system. This is going to help Bryce Young a lot. This is going to help him out a lot. When he's scrambling, he's got to make a play downfield. This is your wide receiver one. This is your wide receiver of the future. This is your passing game of the future right here. This is going to allow you to be more vertical. This is going to allow you to be better around the goal line. Short yardage situations too, when you got to go, when you got to push it up there, when you got to throw a jump ball. This is going to be your man. And now you got him and Xavier Legette on top of what you already got on the field. You got that speed. You got Coker, too. Coker's a solid wide receiver prospect. I know my cokeheads are out there. We talked about him a lot. You got Thielen as a bridge going into this year. Probably going to be his last year in the NFL. Maybe longer. Maybe longer. But we're looking at what we got here. And now you got yourselves a wide receiver one. A top flight potential talent. A top flight talent. Let's just say that. He is a top flight talent. Underrated. No one wanted to put their mark on that throughout the draft process, but that's what he is. Wire to wire. Productive at like age 18 in college at Arizona. Big time prospect. One of the top wide receivers in his class. And just increased the production throughout his career. Now we got contested catch ability. The ability to get downfield. If you're looking at fantasy football analysis, this is a guy that's going to get deep balls. He's going to get a good average depth of target. And it's going to be hard not seeing him get a 20+% market share of the team's passing offense once he's established in the passing game. That could be in the middle of this year. That could be training camp. That could be next year, later this year. That could be somewhere down the line. But once he's developed, he's going to get 20+ of the targets, a 20+% target share. And you compare him, a lot of people compare him to Drake London, and that's due to the size and ability to break off routes. I would say he's stronger at the catch point. I would say he's stickier at the catch point than him. Drake London, for his size, breaks off routes very smooth. I believe, like, comparing them is kind of hard to do. I still look at them at different wide receivers. Like, I look at them very differently. But at the catch points and what you're getting here, you kind of got a little bit more Mike Evans-esque downfield with the stickiness, but different in size and different in radius. But again, that dependability downfield. You got a guy here that's very determined, that's a hard worker, that's going to fit well with the Carolina Panthers, the system they got here, especially for the long term. This is your passing offense. And I like Bryce Young. I like his fast mental processor. I like his ability to push the pace. I like his ability to scramble and find a guy downfield, keep his eyes moving downfield while moving and manipulating the pocket. And I think a wide receiver like this is perfect for him. I think this is what they needed. I think this is going to help the run game. They added Rico Dowdle to Chuba in the offseason. This is a team that's adding talent, that's getting better, and this is going to help Bryce Young too long term. If you're looking at T-Mac here for redraft, not just dynasty, redraft, he's a lottery ticket wide receiver. You're selecting in double-digit rounds, and you're hoping he hits, and you're holding on to double-digit rounds. There's a lot of rookie running backs to look at as well. But he has the potential to be a splash play early in his career, and that could be like week 1. That could be week 3. That could be later in the season. That could be next year, but he has the potential to take over this offense and be the man early because he's done that throughout his collegiate career. He did that in high school. Big-time producer, big-time prospect at all levels from high school to college to NFL draft and now. We're looking at T-Mac here as a big-time playmaker for the Panthers. This is going to really help the offense. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Well, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.